right, I think many of you would remember, because it was around this time last year when young philanthropist Jabulane Thabethe joined us in our studios here. The now 23-year-old from Kempton Park is once again embarking on a 620-kilometre walk from Katlehong in Johannesburg to Durban. The aim is to raise funds for school shoes and sanitary towels for needy learners. Since May last year, his Barefoot Walk Africa initiative has helped over 2,500 kids. He joins us now to talk to us about how far they've gone and, of course, the initiative for this year. You were here on Morning Live around this time last year.
Yeah, it was last year, September.
Oh, was it in September?
Yes.
Okay, but you are here today. Let's just reflect back on last year. How did it go?
Last year it was nice. I could say that it was very nice because I've learned something. Though we hit it by a storm on our second day with my team, we were a team of 4 or 5 people, yeah. 2 girls, 3 guys. So last year we managed to raise at least like something like close to 2 point something rands, but we managed, but it kept us going. Though we know the aim, what was the aim to raise school shoes about. So Newcastle municipality helped us to make sure we connect with other municipalities. The aim was to reach the destination to help needy kids. So what we have seen after that, we said, okay, at least that 2,000 can do that.
That's 2,000 rands.
That 2,000
Yeah, but you were not happy with that,
We were not happy because our achievement wanted to raise like 250,000 rands for 3,000 school shoes. But our aim this year, at least like we managed this year to make sure that we raised the school shoes and we pushed, and then we won 20,000 in December from one of the shopping malls. And then it helped us to getting closer to reach our target. And then this year earlier, I was talking to Tomorrow's Leaders Convention, and then like talking about the journey to Durban, and then the CEO of Franchise Co said, okay, I would like to pledge 1,000 pairs, and then it helped us to reach more, and then like people donating, it helped us to reach this milestone. As we're calculating over the weekend, we have helped over 2,005 kids, and added this 2,503. So like we're seeing that, okay, as we're doing this initiative, the things like now, things are getting like where the target, we're reaching it before the year end.
There.
Yes.
That is why you actually opted to start a little bit earlier this year.
Yes.
All right. So when are you embarking on this journey?
We're embarking on this journey on the 18th of October to the 2nd of November. Because we believe that time we don't want to face similar situations like last year. I have to look at the season, because last year, as I said, the storm almost killed us. We didn't have any shelter. But
how did you survive? Talk to us about that experience.
We survived,
through God's grace.
That was through God's grace, because the first 5 days it was hard. I wouldn't lie. We slept in police station, the walls. We were chased out at Heidelberg police station by a white man last year. It was so painful. And one of our colleagues lost his day. He has to go back and join us in Newcastle on the 6th day. So that thing taught us, we don't give up. But some child we had a car, and then he joined us on the 6th day at Newcastle. We thank KZN for being part of the initiative. We still thank them even now, as we're going to be donating to them next month. And like we thank them, because if it was not them helping us along the way, it will make the journey to fail, because we wanted to give up when we arrived in Newcastle. But we made sure that we challenged the municipality on that day. We said, we're not working this day, but we want to make sure we achieve what we want to achieve. Even cost us to raise 1 rand of that achievement, but we want to achieve, because there are kids who walk 24/7 without school shoes there. There are kids who don't go to school because they don't have sanitary pads.
No, it is indeed for a good cause. Now, obviously, you've shared with us the emotional part of the journey, but let's talk about the physical part of it. You walk barefooted, and how does it feel, though?
Like now, I'm walking barefooted.
And it's so cold.
This is very hard, I won't lie.
Yeah.
I even told my colleagues, this is very hard. Because they did it, they were complaining, they gave up on the first phase, because the first phase was from the 8th of March to the 16th of April. They gave up. Some of them gave up, but I was like,
why couldn't they go ahead with it?
Because it was very hard this year.
Yeah.
So we want to make sure this year, we want to push this year. Like, as I'm walking now, if like countries like Lesotho, they see the initiative, Botswana, they're on board, lessons from last day, they're still doing it, they're still going strong. Whereas me as a South African, but this thing started by me. That's the thing we wanted to push, Kuti. There are kids out there who don't have school shoes. There are kids out there in Africa who can't afford sanitary pads. So we want to make sure that, Kuti, each and every kid in Africa, we do reach them. by end of next year. Is why this year we raise our target to 10,000. From 3,000 to 10,000. Next year we're starting that target. We're starting as we're going to be walking to Durban.
Yeah.
The target is to raise 10,000.
Yeah.
And 5,000 boxes of sanitary pads.
Sure. All right. Now, but for someone who missed this interview last year, of course, why is this initiative so close to your heart?
Back in school, they used to call this thing swiping, like, see. Like, I used to lie in the desk like this during break, and then these kids will come, do that thing. It was very hard. My dad, like, again, like as I said last year, if you were born poor, if you tell yourself you're gonna die poor, you're gonna die poor.
Yeah.
So me, like growing up in a disadvantaged family, but when my dad managed to get a job at the age of being later in high school, like in 2010, I was 16 years old, 15 years old. But it managed me to see that there are kids who go through the same challenges I did go back. I wouldn't want those kids to go to those challenges because it takes a village to raise a child. Umntana next door. Is what we're pushing that thing.
Yeah. But besides this initiative, what else do you do?
I have a marketing firm, Imaitari Concepts. I do marketing. 2 years back, I did marketing PR for Harrison Crump. Last year, I did manage a mall. But this year, I said to myself, let me just focus on the Ma Foundation. I won't take any offers. No more 100,000. I won't take it because this is close to my heart. I want it to grow. The aim is to grow it through Africa. And then when I say, okay, now it has grown because my time, I said to the team, I cannot be the chairperson forever.
Yeah.
Let me just take this post as a CEO and then see. Let me challenge myself, try something new.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Not getting paid. I don't rely on anything. But sometimes I feel like, okay, like I do get gigs of motivation. I do give all the money to the foundation, making sure that there are kids out there.
It's not about you.
It's not about
those
me.
Needy
The kids.
Yeah, but just for our viewers who would want to contribute maybe towards this initiative, how do they go about doing that?
They can just simply, like most of the times we're on social media, they can add us on Facebook, like our Facebook page is Barefoot Walk Africa. Is barefoot to bare, no foot is mixed. They're all together.
Okay.
And then walk is and then Africa. And then on Twitter is Africa Barefoot. On Instagram is barefoot_walk. And then they can contact us on 078-327-1130. They can email me, is hopethabethe@hopeforafrica.org.za, or they can alternative call 073-6212-937.
All right, there is the email address as well on the screen. Well, thank you so much and all the best going forward.
Thank you. And then I would like to thank everybody who's been supporting us. We still say thank you to the franchise call. Thank you to the people who gave us, as like now they say we got a hotel partner, Sue. We thank you, Sue Naidu, for that. We thank everybody who's been part of this initiative. Thank you from bottom of our hearts and SABC to give us this platform each and every time.
Thank you, Siyabonga.
Thank
you so much. Well, there you have it. That is Jabulane Thabethe, of course, talking to us about this journey. So you said it's in October?
October the 18th to the 20th.
From Johannesburg to...
And we would like to challenge people to give us a supporting vehicle. Anyone watching can give us, because we don't want to go through those challenges like we did last year.
Well, that's the plea. Thank you so much, Jabulane. And let's take a break here on Morning Live. One more item and then we're out of here.